Welcome back to the Guns Complete podcast, featuring myself, Spencer, my friend Matt, with the Neanderthal Gaming TV. Jesus. And
fired
from the depths of the internet, through the stream, into your eye holes and ear holes, Fistcake, how's it going?
Hey guys, what's up?
Probably the most accurate one I've done.
Yo.
Actually, yeah. It's I did my best to.
I did my best
to exaggerate my entrance last week, so it's okay. You can take a week off. Just take a normal
week. You
week.
already took a week off.
No, you got me.
So instead of going into what we played this week, we're going to go ahead and skip that because we have lots of E3 stuff to go over today, and we're going to keep it going. These two did EA and Microsoft their respective conferences last week, and so this week we're going to try to get through as many as we can today. Hopefully, all of them, starting with Bethesda.
Mm-hmm.
So
also, this is for some reason it has it on ours. It's started in like newest and then oldest, so we should do oldest and then newest.
Yeah, so we'll start.
We'll start with Rage 2, basically.
Yeah, I got it.
It has them like backwards in the order of events.
Yeah.
So Rage 2.
Yeah, they opened the show with HK Tenchi. What the fuck is that dude's name?
Andrew WK. That was so close.
WK. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name you just HK Tenchi. I have no idea.
He's another streamer.
Oh god. But yeah, they started with a mild cringe fest. The music was good, but it's just, when you have a bunch of sweaty nerds in the front rows and they're like, please stop rocking in my face. It's too loud.
Oh, I think most of them was corporate.
Yeah.
A lot of regular corporate people.
Yeah.
Whoever were in the first few rows of the seats were not enjoying it at all. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
It's also hard to make like that type of performance look good when you're showing shots of the crowd and they're all sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
Just show the performance at that point.
Or not have it at all.
Or not have the performance, yeah.
Let's just go with that.
Because that was a bit much of a... I mean, I guess they wanted to start it with a bunch of energy, but I feel like that might not have been the way.
They all did a little bit too much. Who's Just Dance? Is that Ubisoft?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did too much too, but we'll get into that. Anyways, Rage 2 looks like a first-person shooter thing.
And Doom had a baby.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying
that
it's like Mad Max, Doom, and Fallout and Bulletstorm. Well, they didn't specifically say Bulletstorm, but we're saying Bulletstorm.
I saw a lot of people say Bulletstorm.
Oh, okay. Well, in the thing that I was reading.
Well, fuck the thing you're reading.
And yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like a fun time. We don't have any other information besides the fact that it's supposed to be coming out 2019. And I mean, do you think, just by looking at what we saw, how much of like a co-op type thing do you think they're gonna have?
I don't think, did they even talk about co-op at all? Did they even?
I don't remember. I mean, I think it might be assumed that you can have co-op because with the cars, I think some of them have like turrets and shit, so that would only make sense that there's like some kind of co-op ability.
Well, in the Mad Max game, you controlled all your. The Mad Max game was interesting because it was basically like if you've ever played Twisted Metal or something like that. It was like that, but RPG Mad Max, basically.
Yeah, driving was, Twisted Metal with RPG stuff. Combat was Arkham style.
Yeah.
And the occasional shooty booty. But yeah, it looks like I want to see more about it to actually kind of get a better opinion on it. It just looks
as of right now,
explosive.
It's not a game I'm going to buy day one.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like if it advertises co-op, I think it might be a really fun game to play with other people. I would hope at least 4 players, because it just feels like something that you could just jump in with friends and just go wild, which is, I hope, the direction that they're going to go in.
Well, if anything, Fallout 76 has to say anything about anything with the direction they're going, I'm sure there's multiplayer. I'm going to be pissed if Rage 2 is the only single-player game that comes out.
And Doom.
From Bethesda. I'm not true.
We're not
about
there
Doom.
yet.
Anyways.
All right.
Spencer, you're the one that played
cool.
Elder Scrolls Legends. Apparently they're redoing all of it. The graphics and stuff.
They're doing kind of like a relaunch is what I just read. So and it's going to be coming out on like all consoles. So Switch, Xbox, and
I just hope that
PS4.
the Xbox can, handle the graphics. Probably need an Xbox XXXX large.
But the game is fun.
18 teraflops of X.
From what I played of it, they do in its current iteration, they do a pretty good job of providing you with more content, like more decks to play with as you go, and you earn them through the storyline. Like you beat like a boss and get their deck and stuff like that, and unlock different stuff. And then you can make your own personal ones and fight people.
Yeah, that's what I like understood from it. The Legends one is that basically you can unlock all the cards in the game. Don't have to pay for anything. You just play as is. Is that right?
All the main decks you can do that with. I mean, they still have boosters, and so you get points to be able to buy boosters as you play, and it's not that hard to get. Well, I don't remember what system it is. It's like some kind of coins type thing. But they still, of course, have that same thing where you can purchase with your own money. So there's still, I mean,
Well, they have to monetize it some way.
yeah, it's still a TCG.
Yeah, I think Valve's the one that's working on something that I was just talking about, like where you get all the cards from the get-go.
Artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But this one,
No,
I mean,
different game.
I have like 5 decks, and I only played maybe a total of 6 hours tops. And so I just have like a ton of decks, and like you can use any one you want in any of the storyline stuff. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm interested. And did they say whether or not they're going to come out with it on PC?
No, I'm sure it's already out on PC.
It's probably true.
Windows, Mac OS, mobile. Yep, it's everywhere.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
That looks fun.
And then we got the Elder Scrolls Online, Somerset. None of us played that, and
It's an
apparently it sucked
expansion.
when it launched, but now it's good. Doom Eternal. Now that's something I'm excited about.
Coming to Earth. Instead of
Yeah.
being on
Yeah.
Mars. That'll be interesting. It looks good.
Doom 2016 was super good.
I guess they're adding like did they say twice as many enemies or something like that? It was like some like ridiculous amount.
Yeah,
They're like-
they're
yeah.
going to double the demons, is what they said.
Double the demon. Okay, perfect.
Double
Can't wait to-
demons.
Can't wait to check out all the brutalization animations you can do.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Can't wait to see more about that. Like they didn't show gameplay. I think they just showed.
Mostly cinematic stuff.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
all
so-
cinematic.
Yeah.
So that's
But I
cool.
mean, you can expect probably a similar level of gameplay, and I wonder how they're going to.
No, it's going to be a TCG now. Of course, you're going to you
I
expect
was
the same amount
transitioning
of
to what I was going to
gameplay.
say. I was just going to say, like, obviously, the way they did the story before, it was very like, "Hey, we're here for the action" type thing, which is funny. And I wonder how they're going to go about describing how like Doom Guy gets to Earth, and whether or not it's like right away, or if he's already been on Earth for a while and it happens again. Is it something that's going to happen while you're there, and all of a sudden evil is there, or you get back to Earth and it's already been there?
I think Earth has already been demonized by the way it looks, and I think from what people are speculating, because I mean that's a lot of damage there. I imagine like Doom Guy is just like in Mars, and they're like, all right, so you fucked everything here. Please stop fucking everything up. We got plans on Earth. And he's like, oh, Earth, okay. He punches another button. He just teleports to Earth and kills all the demons there.
Yeah.
Sounds
The
good.
new
It
Doom
looks
Guy.
good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And there's Quake Champions. All right. And then there's Prey Moon Crash. Everybody's excited about.
I have yet to
wanna
play
get
it.
that.
I have it downloaded. I have not played it yet.
Oh, yeah, we should play that.
But apparently they did some rogue-like kind of stuff with the random enemies and like random power-ups and stuff like that. And then you go through like a little moon-based thingy.
And what's even more exciting is that they had a new multiplayer mode too. That's essentially Prop Hunt from Gary's mod.
Yeah, was that released yet, or was
Yeah, that was
something
all. This is all released.
Oh, it was all released, because I remember thinking that, okay, they're coming out with it, and then something made me think that that was going to be coming out afterwards. But that's pretty cool. Like, we should play it sometime.
Yeah, I had to get it for the PC at some point. Hopefully soon. But yeah, I have it for the PS4. Otherwise, I'm like, oh yeah, we should be doing this the entire time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can't wait to play that because Prey's a good game. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, where you play as the twin daughters of Blazkowicz.
Yeah, that's interesting. So,
Yeah, that's weird.
So did they? Is this going to be a thing where you switch off between the daughters the whole time?
I think it's co-op.
Or it's I was about to say, or is it? Or you think it's co-op? Because that'd be interesting.
I feel like with the way the design is, I feel like it's gonna be like a 2D scrolling Contra bullshit kind of thing, where maybe you can
No,
have.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like a full 3D game, you know. I mean, from what we've seen, so something in me is saying that's not going to be like a legit Wolfenstein game. you know?
Well, I think they're going to do the same thing they did with Wolfenstein 1, where they released that kind of like expansion add-on pack or whatever, that standalone is what people call it.
Oh, the old order or whatever.
The old order or whatever. I think it's going to be like that.
So
And
maybe
then the Wolfenstein is still getting this story DLC or whatever.
gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah, it looks interesting. We'll have to wait.
Yeah.
And fucking Fallout, fucking 76.
Oof.
There's a lot in
Oof.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was like Todd Howard came out and just talked. They're like, yeah, Andrew WK, rock, Doom, Prey. Oh, shit, this is releasing right now. Oh, fuck Nazis. All right, so I'm going to tell you about my new game, okay? Everybody be silent, okay? It's pretty crazy. I know you guys are excited. It's like the mood just, woo. All right, Todd, take me on your roller coaster.
Take us, God Coward.
God, coward! Wow, you just like totally you've officially completely morphed his name now. Yeah. So Fallout 76. Do you have a list of the features in this game, because they're going pretty hard with it?
It's multiplayer.
Yeah, it's multiplayer.
It's online only, and you can pick between PvP versus PvE, like a normal MMO. You have a thing called the camp system, where you can essentially make up a little settlement wherever you want to. Characters can specialize in certain classes and whatnot. Essentially, they pick their
Launch
perk
nukes.
system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
that's like
little
an
nuke
in-game shit.
centers we have to get the keys for and to launch it on other people, which is basically going to be my entire goal the whole time, is to kill everyone.
I think with the nukes, if I remember correctly, you can basically the only way you can access the nukes is if you either you get close to being in the story mode, or it's like a mission way later in the game, and you have to keep farming it to get nuke codes in order to launch a nuke. Other than that, they have what are called players still level up through XP and earn perk cards, which are similar to the perk system in past games. Perk card use will be gated by a player's attributes through the familiar special character creation process. Okay, yeah, you can only equip so many cards, respect your character anytime, and perk cards are shareable with other players.
Oh.
But yeah,
So we're gonna be like meeting with people in like back alleys. Be like, hey,
Yo, give me that nuke code.
hey man, all right, I'll give you the new code, but I want Bloody Mess per card. You got Bloody
You got
Mess?
the bloody mess?
I got the
got it
code.
right
If you got
here.
the bloody mess.
Haha. Yugi.
Jokes are. Oh god, you've activated my perk card.
But I don't know. I'm not really that excited about it at all.
Yeah, I know. Same here. It's not like it's
I just hope for
definitely.
your guys' sakes and for a lot of other people, because he did say, he's like, I know what you're saying, but we've made sure to keep the single player experience coherent.
It's
So I hope
not.
that's true, because
There's no way.
I don't mind there being. I would prefer there to be a way for you to have both, where you can play it as if it's a single player type experience.
Well, he said in an interview like the day after that, you can't play by yourself. Like there's always going to be other players there,
Yeah.
and there's also no NPCs or something like that besides quest givers.
So you are the NPC basically in other people's games.
Yeah, you choose to be the NPC essentially. No, you're gonna be Trader Joe. Whoa.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. I just like it seems kind of uninspired.
The thing I'm really concerned about is, so you're connected, and then when you join, is your world with the other players there? Is that like a set thing? Do you have to switch worlds to get different other players to interact with, or is it one of those things where people just like
You go to a
drop
server
in and drop
it's like
out?
it's like WoW probably.
So
You probably have like a US server 1 through 50, and then you're like, I play on US server 12. And
Yeah,
then I
I'm
want
sure
all
it's a
my
server
buddies
thing.
to play on US server 12 too, so we can see each other and make our own campsites. And I'm like 100% sure that's what they're going to do.
Okay.
And if they don't do that, then I don't know what they're going to do.
They're
It's
gonna
weird
make it
because
magic.
they tried to advertise it, or like Todd Howard talked about it as if it wasn't like definitely an MMO.
I
But-
think what I think it is I think this is them dipping their toe into like a Destiny light, like or
Well, they're
Anthem
just-
light situation.
It's basically they're trying to do Elder Scrolls Online, but Fallout Online.
I don't think that either.
It's like
it's too. It doesn't have it doesn't
like
have
Rust.
enough
It's
MMO.
more like Rust than
yeah,
those
it's
other
more
things.
like Rust or something like that.
The survival MMO genre.
Yeah, just without the survival bits.
Yeah, I'm just saying like this is just them applying. This is their version. They're just making an MMO for Fallout, like they did with Elder Scrolls, which they'd probably do with Starlink later on down the road.
You know
I'm
what's
just saying
crazy
that
is
this is probably
when-
not a mainline Fallout game. This is just the online game they're gonna have that they're gonna probably add stuff to for a while, but they're gonna keep working on other shit.
Yeah, because
Like,
I
we'll
remember
probably-
10 years ago being like, dude, I would kill for a Fallout Online MMO game. And then
now
I'm
that
like,
it's here,
well, now that I've
we've
had
become a lot
years,
more cynical.
I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't fuck it up, because I'm a little excited. Like little 10 years ago me is like, dude, this is gonna be so sick. And the other part of me is like looking at at what they have going on. I'm like,
If
this feels
Fallout 4 was
empty.
amazing, like if it was like
That's true.
top of the line, then I would be all in.
Yeah, I think
Then
that's the
I would be
thing.
like, Todd, let me suck your dick, because
Todd,
I'm
give me that
all in, my dude. But Fallout 4 was like a fucking 6 out of 10.
It was a disappointment.
So this has curved my expectations for Fallout.
You could say that your enthusiasm was curbed.
The TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I feel like Fallout 4 was probably just the training testing ground for this game, and now they're like, oh, okay, we figured it out. All right, let's go.
Yeah, a lot of those systems that they have in that, it's like, this is basically MMO, but you just don't have other players with you.
what are you guys talking about?
The
Did
whole-
you guys play Fallout 4?
The whole camp like making system and how you're
Well, yeah, they added the base building in that.
yeah, like the whole big base
The
building
simplicity.
thing. It felt like it was just
Well, they've been dumbing down their RPGs
That's
for
true.
years.
yeah.
Well, yeah, now they've gotten to the point where they don't have to actually give you choices. It's literally you accept a quest and you interact with other players.
And now
And they just give you the playground to play on. It's
They
like,
did the
"Go on,
classic-
play.
it's no longer this. Now it's cards.
Yeah. Surprise! But what I'm more excited about more than anything is the Skyrim Very Special Edition.
I've always wanted to play Skyrim on my Amazon Fire.
That was a pretty good skit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that they killed that meme,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and they did it in a good way.
Yeah. And
The
I
fact
love
you can
how-
actually get it is amazing, too.
Yeah, and I love how the way that he was playing it. What's his face? Key, right?
I don't know the other, not the short black guy, but the taller black guy.
Yeah, that's Key. I
Keegan
think
Michael
Peele's
Key,
the-
right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Peele's the
Keegan-Michael
one.
Key.
Jordan Peele's the one that made
It's,
the.
it's literally like a text-based adventure that that they produced it down to. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I actually kind of want to play this as a text-based adventure. So it's pretty funny. And then Fallout Shelter's doing the exact same thing that Elder Scrolls Legends. I guess they're just
Yeah, who gives a shit?
expanding on it and putting it on more platformers. Well, platforms.
It was a good Switch
platforms.
game.
I feel like
It's
it
definitely would
it
be
is
a
a
good
good
Switch
fit for
game.
Switch. So I mean, it's probably smart.
But why on PlayStation 4? That's a good question. But Switch, yeah, no, that
Yeah.
makes sense. It's like handheld bullshit.
Dude, you should see if you can play it in PSVR. What?
Wow, I
Anyways.
can actually move in and see the characters. Oh god, they really are 2D.
Speaking of weird, out of nowhere games, Elder Scrolls Blades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was weird.
it's the mobile game that's coming out for every phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fiske,
And it
did-
says VR as well, so I guess mobile VR, I suppose.
Yeah, I
well,
don't know.
yeah.
Did you ever play Infinity Blade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This
That's-
is what
I
that
think-
reminds
yeah.
me of.
I think
a
we
lot.
talked about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Well,
it's interesting.
I don't know if Infinity Blade. I mean, I don't think it's quite like that.
Well, that
I
was the
think
game.
he's
see
just
this
talking
when
about
you
the
guys move on.
combat.
Yeah, the combat and the way they went about.
Oh yeah, combat. Yeah,
and
It's first
how they
person
tried to
use.
make it as high graphics as they could, but obviously had to make some kind of concessions.
I don't know. We'll
It looks,
see.
Yeah,
yeah, it's one of
battery
those where
life.
it's, I still don't fully understand what it is just yet.
Well, you play as the Blades, the protectors of the Emperor.
Talking
Yeah.
about just the whole like.
I'm
way
talking
it
about
works.
the lore, my dude.
Well, it just seems like a dungeon crawl. Like you have your base town, you explore that, build up, whatever, and then you just go back down to the I guess probably just the one dungeon that you just keep going back down to.
You see, they
It
took
reminds me
all,
of like a first-person Diablo, really.
yeah, they took all of the skill that they have gained from porting Skyrim to as many platforms as possible, and put it like, okay, now that we figured out how to make these graphics work everywhere, let's make a mobile version.
Let's fucking do it. But yeah, so I would sign up for the beta for that if I ever get accepted or learn anything more about it. I'll let y'all know.
Sounds good. And
And
then
then
we
they
got
had, like, a-
fucking Starfield.
Yeah, where they literally just showed like a warp, like, oh, they're warping out of the fucking thing.
So
I'm trying to
I've
warp
been-
out E3.
And then what's weird is that Todd was like, "Yeah, this is our first original game in like ever." And I'm like, "Who the fuck wrote Elder Scrolls then? I thought that was you guys."
Oh no, he said in 20 years, but Elder Scrolls is older than that. I told you that during the during the stream.
Find me the thing.
Okay, I will.
Find me the evidence.
Just show me the VOD.
Where's
It's on
the-
the VOD.
It is
Where's
a
the
little-
birth certificate?
So, from the original post leaking the existence of this game, or it might be one later on, but
Doesn't matter.
This guy was saying that this is apparently a part of an ongoing planned interconnected universe of every Bethesda franchise. So Starfield, the lore of Starfield is supposed to, I guess, connect everything. And they gave hints of this by implying that the Brotherhood of Steel created Nirnroot in Fallout 4. So they're getting a little wacky with the lore and using Elder Scrolls time wounds to justify lore inconsistencies. Basically, Fallout is the beginning of the timeline, Starfield is the middle, and Elder Scrolls is far future.
Did they
That's
play
weird.
fucking Fallout 4?
No, they just made it, remember?
Because the story in that is like god awful, and they're like, we're like, Starfield is the glue that holds our universe together. I would love to see them try. I am not
Well,
optimistic.
if it's
I'm
so
sure it'll
in,
be a
like-
fun game.
Well, it's pretty easy if they make the Starfield like so far into the future from Fallout, and then Elder Scrolls so far into the future from Starfield. It's easy. They have like billions of years in between. It's like, oh yeah, that fucking happened. Remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
That was easy to
but did you play fucking Fallout 4?
I know that I'm saying this is going to be the way they'd fix it. It's the laziest thing in the world. They just have
Yeah.
it so far in the future.
That's
It's
what
like,
I'm saying.
all
oh,
they have to
They're
do
gonna
is
have.
add
They're gonna be
text.
like, yes, sarcastic, yes, and later.
Yeah.
As,
Oh,
as
yeah.
the way that you can pick your history.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the easiest way to do that is literally just to have portions of lore where it's like, it just kind of like slightly vaguely, talks about some kind of nuclear event in the past or something like that. And then
Yeah.
that's the glue. But
Pretty much.
he goes on to say that the game will feature space travel and hub worlds as well as RNG worlds. It's meant to be a test into more sandbox Minecraft-ish AAA thing, but with Bethesda gameplay and still actual design worlds, quests, etc. But this is from like a post that this guy had said,
Does that guy
like a
play
while
Fallout
ago.
4?
The appearance of Starfield feels a little
Damn.
like a.
Does he know about radiant questing?
Which
Yeah, I'm fucking salty.
which is funny because that's one of the things that Todd Howard was saying people really enjoyed was the radiant questing stuff as a reason for Fallout 6. Remember that? You guys remember that?
No.
Yeah, he was talking about
Fallout
how
6?
Fallout 76.
You said 6.
oh.
I remember
Oh,
him
yeah, I was
talking
confused
about
for a second.
how
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyways,
We're 25 minutes on the Bethesda.
okay, Starfield. I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah.
I'm excited for some
Yeah.
space stuff, and I hope that they just do a better job than No Man's Sky.
I don't think it's
Elder
even
Scrolls
going to
6.
try to be No Man's Sky.
No, I'm just
but
saying,
yeah.
like, just in general.
Yeah, and then they're like, here's a splash of Elder Scrolls 6. And everybody's like, fuck! Oh, no, they did it! They fucking did it! It's crazy! It's
And
a
people
splash.
already know where it takes place.
Well, yeah.
Of course, they've been waiting for this moment for years.
Yeah, there's.
But the funny thing is they said that it's not this gen, and it could not be next gen as well.
Jesus.
So we're
Wow.
like, cool.
So what's the point? Why are you
Well,
telling
I think
us
they were
this
just like,
information?
people stop asking us about it. It's on the
Probably.
to-do list.
See, there's 10 seconds of it. Okay, look at it. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Amazing.
Made in the Skyrim engine.
God damn it.
And
All
that
right.
finishes up for
Yeah, Bethesda
Bethesda.
is complete.
I don't
Ba-da-ba-bam.
even- like, what's the Square is the next one? Next real one, anyways.
I just want to say Devolver Digital is making Metal Wolf Chaos XD, Where if you
Yeah.
don't know anything about Wolf Chaos, it's because it's an old Xbox game that was not ported properly to the United States. No, actually, it was never ported there. It's just they have English voiceovers, but it's all in Japanese text and whatnot.
I thought it was ported to the consoles here. It just they're just doing the PC port. Or
I
am I
don't
wrong?
know. I mean, from what I saw, from what videos I've seen, it's just always in Japanese text, and the voiceovers were in English.
Well, I'm not.
But maybe I could be
now.
Yeah.
Yep,
Prove me wrong live.
What?
Yeah, I guess only in
Only
Japan.
in Japan.
Yeah. Which is crazy because like it's based about you. Essentially, you are the president of the United States, taking back America from your evil vice president, and after usurping. It's definitely going to be a game I'm playing. We're probably going to play it for Into the Veil once it comes out.
Oh yeah.
So excited.
Yeah,
Can't
that'll be
wait.
a fun. That'll be a fun one.
And they also did My Friend Pedro, which is like a weird game that I have no interest in. And then
That's a
Scum
stylish 2D shooter, but yeah, I want to play
Yeah.
that.
with, in a battle royale.
Yeah, I mean,
I love how
think
Scum's
it's
almost like an
stuff.
anti version
Battle
of all that.
Royale.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
And then we go
Yeah.
on to
Square
No. Okay,
Square
okay.
Enix. Square Enix. They
Which-
started out with Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, they had like a nice little presentation, and then they clicked the play button on YouTube's auto playlist, and then they just showed us trailers.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Basically,
They didn't even have
they-
a stage presence.
no, I don't think they even
Couldn't
had
afford it.
anything new, really, except for. I think they were the first
Quiet
ones to
Man
show.
and Babylon's
Yeah.
Fall.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
No one gives a shit.
Hello, are you guys fucking
Well-
for real right now?
No, they showed it in the Microsoft one
Yeah, they
Two.
showed that in the Microsoft one
as well. Yeah.
As well, yeah,
Mm,
first.
okay.
They showed it for
Anyways.
like every single fucking conference because
Mm-hmm.
somebody somewhere gives a shit. And I don't know who it is, but you better fucking stop.
So Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that looks cool. New Lara Croft games are fun. I like them a lot. They're kind of like,
She's essentially the
Croft.
Predator now.
yeah. Final Fantasy 14 expansion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've missed multiple chances of being interested in this
Mm-hmm.
and just not doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
sure if
too
I'll
late
start
now.
now
The Awesome
It's too late
Adventures of
now.
Captain Spirit.
because I've already
Doctor
shit
Who
on
gives
this
a
one.
shit.
So,
Uh,
Dragon Quest.
Yep, I'm kind of excited for Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is good.
Yeah, it's always fun. Come out
Babylon's
for.
Fall looks cool.
Yeah, it's made by
What was
Platinum
Babylon's Fall?
Games. It was the
Yeah.
one that just showed like a giant timeline for like a half hour, and then showed a night and doing some shit.
Yeah.
All
Looks
right.
cool.
So we literally know nothing except for the history of the game, the lore.
Octopath Traveler. Now they released a demo for the Switch.
Yeah, and
and
you
it's
were
a
playing it.
Switch exclusive. Yeah, I played it. It's like gorgeous. It's like really cool.
Yeah, they really did good with the 2.5D graphics. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
when
fuck.
done right, that type of graphics, it's really satisfying.
It's getting me all hot and sweaty. Oh God,
Oh yeah.
And then we have Gaia versus Man.
just cause 4 for
Yeah, just cause
Again.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like they had like a long gap between 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4
Yeah,
was much shorter.
and I'm still not that interested.
Yeah.
I know.
I
you
mean, Just
played-
Cause
you
3
played
is just for
Cause.
fun. Yeah, I played. I have actually all 3 of them. I've only played Just Cause 3 and being it to completion. And it's definitely just a game you like pick up for like a little bit, just like, I'm gonna fuck around with some shit because you can pretty much do anything in that game when it comes to like destroying shit and causing mayhem and whatnot. So this looks like it's just the exact same thing, but they've added more environmental shit like tornadoes and sandstorms and snowstorms.
Mother Earth, Gaia herself is in the game. You thought only
Rico
Age
Rodriguez.
Mythology had Gaia? Nope. Just Cause 4 too.
Rico Rodriguez has to fight God himself now. Oh boy.
And then we have Edge Lord, who walks quietly.
The Quiet
Well,
Man.
because he's
The
deaf.
quiet man.
What was this one again? Because this one also is just
It
not.
looks
kind of
like a Kung Fu game.
Yeah, just showed like an FMV of literally a deaf guy walking up to some guys, and then showed like 10 seconds of like actual
Rendered.
end game. Yeah, or
Yeah.
rendered. I think it's more rendered of him beating them up, and then back to FMV. I think.
The Quiet Man.
And it's just literally a deaf man who does kung fu. So we'll see more
Yeah.
about that later. Where he's
Kingdom
gonna have
Hearts
like
3.
daredevil powers.
I mean, they showed the same trailer they showed for Microsoft. Yeah, Elsa's in the game. Let's go. I'm hyped. And then they ended with Final Fantasy 14
Again.
X Monster Hunter.
Which, okay, so now that I remember, I don't think I watched this one with you guys.
No,
So I have no idea
this one.
what this one's about.
Basically, they're crossing over.
Hey, how's it going,
for
Dad?
Yeah, how's it going?
DLCs.
Um,
Hey, what's going on,
To answer
Matt
your
Dad?
question, my ear is still plugged, but I'm waiting for the stuff to soften up so I can hear again.
Oh,
Thanks for the tips. Yeah, my left ear is
shit.
completely plugged, so I can't hear it very well.
oh, background lore of the
Mm.
NGTV.
Yeah.
Hello.
So
But essentially, Monster Hunter gets the one of the creatures from Final Fantasy. Well, not just all Final Fantasy. I think it's the Behemoth. It's like the tiger one that has like horns coming out of it.
Yeah. Oh, is that
And
Ifrit?
no, Ifrit. That's not the no. It's the actual creature.
I mean, I watched this with you, and I don't remember.
Well, I mean, you're probably like
there's a
still
Final
shitting.
Fantasy creature, and it's one that's like a standby
You know,
in
the
the series.
the standard Final Fantasy one.
And then, are you guys thinking of a Bahamut?
You said Bahamut.
Oh, I thought you said Behemoth.
He said
It's
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
There is a Final Fantasy creature, a Behemoth. And it's that weird, what he's describing.
Like a tiger with horns.
You played Final Fantasy 15, right?
Yeah.
It's the first creature that you hunt down. It's that guy, whoever that guy is.
Okay. And then apparently,
And
so
then-
that's going to be. How's this work? Is this a standalone game?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's just DLC
It's-
for
yeah.
each one. Final Fantasy 14, I believe, gets one of the Monster Hunter creatures to fight, and I think you can unlock Palicos as like some kind of weird thingy.
Summon thingy.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
And then in Monster Hunter, you can get the R in armor right there. It shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. That's nice.
That'll be fun. I still haven't come back to Monster Hunter after like the initial patches of DLC came out, so need to get back into that eventually.
All right. On to Ubisoft. It looks decidedly Western now. I don't know what it is, but I'm just seeing cars and like, military.
I said Unisoft.
I also didn't watch this one with you guys, but they started out with Just Dance 2019.
Yeah, they did like a whole big conga line. The whole time I was like, if fucking Aisha Tyler jumps out of that fucking panda suit, I'm never, ever living again. I'm leaving life. She didn't, thank God.
Okay.
I'm still
Yeah.
here.
Did Aisha make an appearance at all?
No.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good because she is like
She's dead.
she's a bit much.
So Just Dance 2019, I guess people buy them because they keep making them.
Yeah.
They showed a lot of Beyond Good and Evil too. They showed a little gameplay, a lot of kind of like story cinematics, which was cool.
Yeah, I need to
They
play
had
the
the
first one to actually
developers-
understand what's going on because I thought like this was a sequel because it says the main character. They
no,
they
this is a
reveal the main
prequel.
character. Yeah, but she's like evil, so I didn't know she was evil beforehand. So I was super confused. So I probably just got to fucking play it and figure that shit out.
Well,
But again, gameplay looks kind of cool.
maybe like it's Beyond Good and Evil in the first one, and then this one's like when she wasn't quite beyond yet.
So they should
I mean,
just call
she's
this
beyond
good. And evil.
good, and she's all the way into evil.
Ah, that's what it is.
You got to read between the lines.
So gotta look at the and.
Then they talked about Rainbow Six Siege. They really didn't say that much about Rainbow Six Siege. They're just like,
No, they just repeated the hey, we got Italian stuff going on. Bippity
Yeah.
boppity.
Hey,
it's
Dad,
been a long time on Trials Rising.
who cares?
A lot of people. They
The
even
guy
brought like a
that,
famous YouTuber in. He's like, I did all the tutorials. It's fucking crazy. They also had the famous the Swedish Prime Minister, or
I don't think he was actually.
I think he was the Finland Prime Minister.
I don't
come in
I
on
don't
a
think it was Prime
Harley.
Minister.
One of those
I don't-
Scandinavian countries.
Yeah.
Fiskix typing
No, go
away.
ahead. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I want to figure out who this guy is because I'm.
Okay. And then they talked about the Division 2. So,
yeah, they showed a lot of gameplay.
Yeah.
And they showed
How
some
did that
story
look?
stuff. It looks cool. It looks like the Division 1.
But hopefully with some fixed issues, I guess.
Yeah, but with every Ubisoft game, you have to give it a year to, ruminate. It's like wine. You gotta let it breathe
You gotta let them fuck up and then fix it.
and then fix it. Yeah.
Anything new, like anything worth mentioning as far as like mechanics?
I mean,
or...
you're in Washington D.C. now
Mm-hmm.
instead of New York.
Okay. Is it around the same time or is it after? Or
I don't know.
Any indication of that?
No idea.
Gotcha. We don't want to move too far ahead, Fiskake.
Yeah, I can't find anything about this guy. They just said that some guy that was dressed as Super Dave just came in and destroyed the podium, which is correct. So I don't know. Maybe he's just so Swedish that we couldn't understand what he was saying, and we just assumed that he said something about Prime Minister.
Yeah, I don't know. That was really weird.
So it's just you guys. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
They talked about Mario and Rabbids, so they have a new big DLC for that.
But Donkey Kong Adventure. Okay.
Yeah, you
Kind
play
of
as
an uninspired
DK.
name.
Well, I mean,
It seems like Nintendo-based stuff, they just kind of go for like what it is. This is the game.
Yeah, that's true. Other Japanese countries are like countries. Other Japanese countries
Like Sony.
you know,
like Sony and Samsung.
Square Enix.
They're just like fucking name cross remix. Looking at you, Final Fantasy. Ruminate. We're Square Enix Ultra Instinct version. Nintendo's like Donkey Kong Adventure. You know exactly what you're getting.
You put the name of the character in the name, and you're good to go.
And then you got Skull and Bones.
Which looks
This
like
did
a
not
fun.
look that good.
Oh, I thought it looked better than a Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
well,
well,
I mean-
anything looks better than Sea of Thieves.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
I mean,
minimum
I figured
requirement.
that's true. You're right, but
Pirate-based
no, I thought it looked
games.
kind of fun.
I can't remember. Like, was I disappointed by this, or maybe I wasn't disappointed by it? I can't remember.
Too much time has
I
gone
think you
past.
liked it at the time, but you weren't like you weren't Kingdom Hearts 3 excited about it, but you were kind of excited about it. And you was like, oh, okay, this looks
Well,
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I always have a like. I feel like we should give it a chance.
Oh well, sure. But again,
to
it's
be
a
like-
Ubisoft game, so we got to give it about a year to ruminate.
So for
Yeah.
for many of these games, were there like current year release dates? Like for Skull and Bones, that come out this year, Or-
Not this year, I don't think.
and like for Division
2019.
2,
2019.
like
2019.
2019. Okay.
And then
VR
But we'll get-
experience.
Transference this
Yeah.
year.
Frodo
If-
Baggins came out and was like, "I'm making a game." We're like, "Oh, Frodo."
Elijah.
Yeah,
Wood.
Elijah Wood. Yeah,
It's like a
It's
weird
coming out
VR
for- yeah,
gameplay mix between real life movie people.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Huh, that's nifty. I'm glad that
Really?
that people are doing like higher stuff with VR now.
the only thing to me it looks like another cheap horror VR game, so we'll see. But the probably only reason why they have it on E3 is because Elijah Wood's on it. That's the only. I mean, to be real, but
To be
We'll
Eeyore
see.
about it.
to be Eeyore. Thanks for noticing. This is probably gonna suck a whole bag of dicks. Sure wish they made good video games like they did back in 1990 era. You know,
and then they had Starlink Battle for Atlas, where they
aka Star Fox.
where I called
Oh.
Star Fox
Yeah.
moments before he appeared.
Yeah, Matt told me about that. I went over and watched it. It was great watching the. Is this?
I don't know what this game is. I've never heard of it.
Basically,
Star
from what I remember, is that it's just another like pew pew spaceship thing, but you have toys that you can buy. It's like the Skylanders, but with
Yeah, they gave
spaceships.
Miyamoto this thing. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. I got my own amiibos at home. Wait, I ain't got no cabinet space.
He's like, thank you. And also, Miyamoto, we have a party in the back that we'd like for you to tag along. Oh, I have to go now since you called me out in front of millions of people. Okay, cool.
Damn it.
No, thank you. I'm just going to sit right back now. Okay, bye-bye.
Can you take this fucking toy?
I don't understand.
They
Remember,
have,
I was throwing it off because he was doing like the fly thing. He was trying to make it look like it was flying, but yeah.
Yeah. He's like, get this shit out of here.
Goodbye.
They talked about the For Honor expansion, I guess, Marching Fire, where they have a couple new characters coming.
From the Chinese dynasty, looks like.
Ooh.
So that's cool.
Mhm,
Crew
mhm.
2. I don't care about the Crew.
Open world racing. Okay.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh, how did that look?
It looks good. You can play as a male or female.
Oh.
It's looking
And-
less like Assassin's Creed with
Yeah,
each
and-
game to the point where they need to probably just change the name. But
It's more like you have conversations now and you like have decisions. You can pick like, I'm gonna save these people and then kill these people, and then that affects the end game. Like your decisions matter. The buzzwords.
you matter.
Oh, we like to give players choice.
But yeah, apparently they're going way more into the RPG, which is good. I
Yeah.
think. I
I feel like a historically based game like that, it shines in that type of environment of like, decisions and events and because history buffs will be like, oh my god, so like you can do this how it happened, or you can do this other thing, and like the what ifs and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you play as a Spartan,
Oh,
or you
sick.
play as a mercenary that's working for Sparta or something.
No, you play as you play a mercenary from Sparta. Your
Yeah.
grandpa was King Leonidas,
Mhm.
I think. Yeah.
And your Prince Leonidas.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm Leonidas.
And then Space Junkies. I don't remember this game at all.
Me neither. So
Space
fuck it.
Junkies. All right, on the PC
Sony.
gaming show. Did any of us
No.
watch this?
I did not
Nope.
watch it.
No.
All right, let's go
nobody
down to the
watched it.
bottom and just like point out things we think looks interesting. NeoCab. What?
Let's not say
It's
we
not.
did.
We're gonna skip PC gaming show because we didn't watch it. All right, Sony.
The Last of Us Part 2. I'm hyped.
Oh, I watched this one with you guys. Okay, sick. I know what's going on now.
I'm back in the
Shit.
game.
Yeah, Last of Us Part 2. Pretty cool. I like the storytelling. I like how they had them literally in a similar location as the fucking shit was in. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The actual
church.
conference. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the presentation was hyped up for
Oh
sure.
yeah. This is the one where they had to have the little interludes where somebody was doing something or playing like an
Oh
instrument.
yeah, this dude who was playing a banjo.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
And it was the same song that was in the video. What?
what?
Oh my god!
Immersion.
And then between this video and the Ghost of Tsushima video, they had like, all right, now please get up and move to the next part of the conference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, what a very
Why?
poor decision on their part.
I've been like, really? Is this? Oh, okay, I'll go.
This
but
is happening. What they
okay.
should have done is just gone full fucking like futuristic on it and had the whole crowd like move, like turn to a whole different stage and everything just fucking like they would have blown
All
people's
right.
fucking minds.
Now grab your seats and turn around, and then we'll start the next show. Okay, cool.
It's like
Here
a
you
budget
go.
version where they literally turn their chairs, their separate chairs.
Thank you for participating. It looks cool. The action looks cool, but it looks like it's not real. Like the gameplay
A lot
didn't
of
look
people
like.
were saying that.
Yeah, it looks like it's
that
just like shoehorned in or whatever, or not shoe. What's the word? Basically they combine like
cinematics
cinematics
with real gameplay.
Yeah.
They went the David Cage route.
No, that is not what we're talking about. We're talking about the gameplay that they showed looked very heavily not
Like what was actually
indicative
happening.
of
Like-
what the gameplay is gonna be like.
Gotcha.
Like I feel like you can do probably most of what you see in the trailer.
It's
but
not
it
gonna be
doesn't-
as fluid, I think, is how that trailer made it look.
Yeah, because it made it
Yeah,
look
you're
like
not
they
gonna
were
be
just
able
like
to-
slipping in between stuff and doing
All doing all sorts of crazy shit.
all. Yeah.
Hey, what
Yeah, I
up,
just don't
Fatal?
think
Let's go Fatal.
Oh, hey, Fatal
is-
Neon.
Adam. Put it
Adam.
on phone.
Adam TV. But yeah, like I was like, as soon as I saw her like bouncing off a car, I'm like, as like a tactical thing, because I think she like bounced off the car to like move somewhere else. I'm like, I don't see that happening, or like the fluidity of being able to just like run straight into like a space in between bookshelves and
Yeah, where
just
was
glide
like
right through.
the prompt for it?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, like where was like the little indicator like slip through here and then
Yeah.
I don't even like give them shit for that because like you can easily turn that off in the settings or whatever. It's just other stuff, but yeah, it was.
see what you're saying now.
Most of it is like, how? Why would? Is there like a
It
push
looked
off
too
car
good.
button? Yeah.
Then
I
they
can't
have
wait to actually see real gameplay, but yeah, all right.
the Destiny 2 Forsaken expansion where they
Story.
killed the only good character that they had. The one that
Well,
people
maybe
were
your
excited
journey-
about.
Well, I'm just saying maybe your journey is to go revive him because he's a robot.
Hey,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I literally got Destiny 2 with the Humble Bundle thing.
Mm-hmm.
I played it for another half hour. I'm like, I still don't care. I just don't. I can't even try to give a shit. I don't know why. It's just something about. I'm like, I don't. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You
No
know-
more.
I've been thinking about that lately, and I think the problem is when you're like 17 and you have friends who all have like the same console and you all play games together, right? And it's that era in your life where like everyone gets the same game and then plays online together.
Yes, we all were
Destiny
15 and 17.
And like that type of game is what would work for that age group. And as you get older, unless you have a group of friends who still does that exact thing, then you're just like, I'm going to play this heavily multiplayer online game alone.
Well, I don't think it's just it's just not good.
I mean, that's probably also it, but
I mean, they had like some crazy number have already left Destiny 2 way faster.
I mean, the
than
gameplay
they did.
was-
They left Destiny 1.
Yeah, the gameplay was okay. It's just like
Yeah, the gameplay is
just
solid.
don't care.
Everything else
it's
sucks.
just, it's just like I don't. Why? Why am I
Well,
talking
not
to this
even
man? I don't.
sucks. I think sucks is harsh, but it's just not.
lacking.
It's lacking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It's
sucks is
fucking
too
terrible. Ghost of Tsushima though.
That looks fucking sick.
much. Yeah.
That looks great. Is that the one? No, that's the other one. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice has like a posture system, but this looks like just a straight up fucking samurai becoming a ninja through revenge kind of bullshit.
It's going to be
Yeah.
cool.
Looks
Looks
cool.
really good. Like the
I guess
graphics
a lot of
look
people-
really good.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are speculating like this is like you're going to become like the first ninja or whatever because of what happens.
Mhm. And
Yes,
you
maybe.
always have to have a hidden village.
Yep.
A secret village.
Give us your
I'd
take
say-
on the Bogdanov conspiracy.
No.
I just don't even know what that is, so I'm not even.
That's my take.
There's this game called Control that they showed. I remember this one being like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then that was it.
Yeah.
It was
looks
like-
cool.
Oh, they're like floating through like a vortex of something, and it's like vaguely, reminiscent of that scene from the one with Matthew McConaughey, that sci-fi movie that everyone loved.
Interstellar.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it looks weird. I mean, from what I can tell, from what I remember, you like basically are just on a trip to, not trip. You're on a mission
Well,
to
I mean, you're
save
kind of on a
the,
trip.
some kind of trip. Like essentially the FBI of weird shit is what you work for, and you're on the
Just like
on the journey to save them. But what's even better than Control? Because who knows about Control? They're making another Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yes, and it's gonna be a remake, and it looks.
you guys
it's
are so excited.
dude. It looks like the
Yeah,
other
it's
game.
good.
Like the areas look. It's just better graphics. I don't know. It's just really exciting to see.
See, I finally understand what you feel about Kingdom Hearts 3, so don't get pissed off at me for liking
not
Resident Evil 2
pissed.
remake.
I just think it's funny.
I'm just giving you shit. But yeah, it looks really cool. Can't
Yeah.
wait to play it forever.
Is there a release for that? Is it just like 2019?
I think 2019. Yeah. Oh, early. January 25th, 2019.
Ooh. Then we have Trover
Yeah.
Saves the Universe.
God, that promo was cringe.
It's Rick and Morty, but with a different IP in a game. Okay.
That
And
kind
then
of
we
comedy
got
always
Kingdom
hits me
Hearts 3.
weird. It's like it's almost funny, but it's trying not to be funny, and therefore it's not funny.
It's not. It's trying to be funny and off kilter. That's the thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
is trying really hard to be like, look how odd and like off kilter I am. I'm the guy who plays games in the bath, and you're like, fucking kill yourself.
And he does. And the
Yeah.
guy's like, "Oh, call 511 because
Yeah.
it's the emergency number in this universe."
Everybody collectively shot themselves that day
If
Oh,
I
and
freaking
then Kingdom
Morty,
Hearts
you like this
3.
game. New trailer.
This time
with a different trailer.
with a different trailer.
Yeah. So
It's Captain
showed-
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, I'm excited.
because
But I've already talked about Kingdom Hearts, so we can talk about Death Stranding because they actually showed some shit.
Yes. So Death Stranding, that they actually, I mean, I still don't fully know what's happening, but now there's other characters, and there was
It
dialogue.
seems like from what people are gathering is that it's all about like time and time travel and shit because they figured out that the monsters they can't see whatever they touch ages. So they're thinking like maybe the baby's like a fail state kind of thing where basically if
It's
you
like
get
a clone.
probably maybe and also I mean they showed just like Norman Reedus in like different times of his life. Apparently he had a family or something.
Which I
Had a
was
picture.
saying the whole time. You guys like, that's two different people. I was like, no, that's Norman Reedus. He has the same haircut he has in that picture that he has in another thing. It's on
Well,
the
it looks
VOD.
like
Go watch the VOD.
I mean yeah he's not wrong, it's true.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, we did not believe him.
no, we did not. But also the fact like if you die somewhere that apparently maybe that area won't be accessible again due to just like your character, like whatever happens when you die it just causes the area to explode. So yeah. But yeah, so hopefully we actually find like we see actual gameplay trailers at some point because this
Yeah.
is
Because
this is
right now
still
it doesn't feel like I don't know where to start with like thinking about it as a game. Because you don't see anything. It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I think the actually Kingdom Hearts 3 and Death Stranding have like the similar problem where they show the exact same kind of trailer multiple times. Like Kingdom Hearts 3 is always like, okay, you're in a new world and there's gameplay from this world. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it, cool.
yeah.
And then like the first two times it was exciting, like, oh, there's some new stuff to see here. But then like after the third or fourth trailer, it's like, okay, I get it. With Death Stranding, it's like the first four trailers, oh, it's mysterious. You don't know what's going on. Like, yeah. No, we know. Could you explain something? No,
No.
I'm Kojima. I'm not going to explain a goddamn thing to you. I have no control. I have my own man now.
yeah.
But yeah,
that's-
hopefully a gameplay trailer soon. Otherwise, it's just going to be like, what?
Well, I mean, they kind of showed in-game kind of gameplay, but like it was mostly just walking. They
Yeah.
showed him sneaking. That's
Yeah,
gameplay,
but, like,
my dude.
That's
And
5
it's not a
seconds. of
cinematic;
literally-
it's gameplay.
That's literally 5 seconds of him walking, or like by gameplay. I mean, like mechanics. Like, why are you sneaking? How do they find you? What did you do?
Did you?
Why are you-
do you interact with anything?
Little Steve up here is like he's doing his best. He's like, oh, look at these fucking ghosts, dude. Look at these
Yeah, but,
fucking
like-
ghosts.
What's the Steve meter? What do you do? You know. Also, I
Yeah.
wasn't just really excited to see him carrying a bunch of boxes. That was
Yeah.
okay. That looks really
Ooh, what do the
exciting.
boxes mean?
Ooh, actual bodies. Oh well,
then,
we'll probably see some more later on. Hopefully.
They showed a very short clip of Neo 2 where you turn into a yokai.
Yeah, it's just a cinematic, wasn't he? Like,
Yeah.
nope. But
But that's cool that they make another one.
Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah,
Neo is
I
good.
still finished. Yeah, I still need to finish Neo 1. Getting there, slowly but surely.
And then Spider-Man. They showed a lot of Spider-Man, a lot of combat.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
And
looks
people
fun.
are still pissed off about the web slinging. It's not as good as it was in the Spider-Man games in 2002 or
You
whatever.
mean just Spider-Man 2? Everyone just talks about Spider-Man
Yeah,
2.
yeah,
that's all they ever talk about. Yeah.
I'm like, people,
It looks fine.
shut up.
I mean, sure, like the other one was more basic. That's the thing. Like it wasn't as dynamic as in here. The other one, it just had really good swinging web
Yeah, and you
slinging
had like
type
the
feel.
inertia, and
Yeah.
like it just
Yeah.
you could really like see like when you would carry momentum.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
that's
again-
great. That's
whole,
not the focus of this.
The web slinging is going to ruin your whole time for this game because it's not like Spider-Man 2.
Because you don't swing like you're on a rope like in every other game.
Well,
Right,
they
which-
do it like Spider-Man 2, not every other game.
Well, I'm just saying like that type of thing where you have to the momentum and you can go faster and if you time it right, and stuff like that. But I mean, this looks fine. This looks
Yeah.
good.
It looks like an actual fleshed out version of Spider-Man 2 because I don't know if anybody remembers this, but the end game after you beat the game was you either saving a kid's balloon or you chasing somebody down. And those were literally like 2 of the 3 missions that I remember that you could
Yeah.
do. And that's pretty much it. But
Yeah, the game was
well.
pretty empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It was mostly
okay.
like, look, you can swing around the city. That was the game.
Yeah.
But
And
it was
then what
fun.
the fuck is this game?
Dead of Cine?
It's from Software, and apparently
Mhm.
this is just supposed to be like a not a typical From game. It's just like this dude's like, I just want to do something kind of weird and not Souls-like or dreary or anything like that. So apparently it's just supposed to be like a nice like little adventure
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
with
had,
graphics from 2001.
Yeah, it had like a
Well,
point and click
it's a
adventure
VR
type
game.
feel to
It
it.
has to have that.
And then they got PSVR highlights, so
Yeah.
cool. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Back in Black.
Which is they were just like everybody gets it for free if you have PS Plus.
And also, if you pre-order Black Ops 4, you can unlock all the missions you've wanted for so long, such as the 3 missions that I can't remember that they added onto this. So memorable.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
And they
right.
actually were. I just can't remember which ones they were.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. So Nintendo. You want to change the name here real quick for the last
Yeah.
5 minutes of the stream?
Oh shit! I forgot to put
And
it on
I'd-
Sony.
Whoops.
I didn't watch this at all, so this is all you two.
What are you talking about?
I watched it.
I don't remember watching this
Oh,
either.
You
oops,
didn't watch it.
never
You were
mind.
at work.
All right. So Demon X Machina.
Yeah, this game looks weird. It's kind of like it's just like Armored Core kind of.
Oh,
but for Switch.
sick. I'm going to play the shit out of that game. I love robot build
nice.
games.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Torn of the Golden Country.
I
If
didn't
you-
see
if
that
you-
trailer. Somehow I missed it.
If you can get past the first couple of hours of wanting to kill yourself, maybe that might be enjoyable.
They released they announced a new Super Mario Party.
Cool.
Uh,
and it's just got wait. Are they just go? Why is everyone doing this? They're like, this is just
It's a soft
Super
reboot.
Mario Party. Yeah,
'Cause their
what's
last-
the
Wasn't it
just
reboot?
Mario
Is there
Party
a
before?
storyline that connects them?
Well, no, I'm just saying that their last like 5 suck dick.
Oh, so they're like revamping it and bringing it back to basics or some shit.
Weren't the last 5 games technically Mario Party? Is that right?
I have no idea.
Oh, is that what people? Are
So
saying?
maybe well, no, I think I just can't remember. I thought, yeah, I think it's just Mario Party, so that's why they're probably adding in the Super. It's like there's too many Mario Parties. We just gotta change. We can't put Mario Party 17. Let's see,
So
Mario
now it's
Party.
just Super Mario Party.
Yeah, it goes Mario Party. It goes all the way up to Mario Party. So far we're at 8 in 2007. So, oof. Let's see. Mario Party series. Yeah, it goes all the way up to fucking Mario Party to Mario Party 10, and then now we're on to Super Mario Party. So that's holy shit! I didn't realize there's so many Mario Party games.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then Fortnite.
It's coming to Switch.
Cool.
Overcooked.
Overcooked 2
Coming to Switch.
coming to Switch.
Cool.
New Fire Emblem game coming to Switch.
Yeah, and is
Actually
that a new
cool.
game?
Yeah.
Sick.
Mm.
Look, might be
And
fun to play.
then, just like a little old game, Super Smash Brothers.
Ultimate, which looks fucking crazy and has every character ever made in any other iteration of the game in one game, and like over
Except
80
for-
stages that you can play on. Is what people are saying.
Yeah.
They forgot one person. They forgot Solid Snake's ass.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
everyone's all mad about his fucking butt.
They also lowered the bust of Zero Suit Samus.
Really?
No one cares
Mm.
because they're all upset about Snake.
They lowered her bust. It wasn't even that bad.
I think they just want to make it more streamlined and efficient for fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Like
hitboxes were
Sakurai,
too
dude.
big.
So
Okay.
we're obviously super hyped about
Yeah,
that.
we're super. We could talk way too long about this, and we already have. Just watch our streams, and we literally consistently talk about this when we're playing Smash. So,
Nice.
I did not see anything about Killer Queen Black.
side scroller with what looks to be Terraria level graphics.
Yeah, Hollow Knight coming to Switch. Dragon Ball Fighter Z coming to Switch.
SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. See, this is what you were talking about before
Yeah,
with the naming.
with the naming. What?
It's all the SNK hero fighting, but with just the women fighting and the tag team frenzy because they're tagging and they're frenzied and
You know what? Never mind. It is
Octopath
exactly
Traveler.
what the game is.
Yep, you're right. When you explain it like that, we were so wrong.
When you break
You
down
just gotta go-
the different parts of the name to create a
you gotta
story.
You
go
can't
step
read
by
the name
step.
all at once. You literally you have to go word by word.
Yeah, let me do a Blaze Blue cross tag battle. Okay, so Blaze is when you do it at 420, and then Blue is like the fire that comes from the Blaze. And if you blaze super hot,
Right.
cross tag friends, tagging Persona people, other people. Well, I don't give a shit. Okay, move on.
I've given
this
up
bit-
halfway through.
This bit's gone.
Octopath Traveler. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
Looks cool. We'll probably buy it.
What- Was the exact same trailer, or was it a different one? Do you remember?
No, I think they showed like
Did they do the thing where they just show someone playing it on the Switch?
no, they did some other shit. I don't remember.
Nice.
I was mostly just watching the Smash stuff.
Yeah.
And then when the Smash stuff wasn't on, I was refreshing Twitter.
To read
For Smash
people's
stuff.
reactions
Yeah,
to honestly, I was at work and I was getting bombarded with tweets like, "Oh my god, this thing, oh this thing," and I took my lunch and Matt and I had a huge conversation about Smash and like our theories and shit. Yeah, I mean that's E3. So we have the last couple of minutes. Well, actually,
we're out of time.
We're out of time. But can we take like 2 minutes and just be like, overall, what is the most exciting stuff? And I'm talking about like
Well,
realistic. This thing actually might be good.
Let me go through.
Well,
Top two games, obviously, we got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice and Ghost of Tsushima and
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 5. Off the top of my head, those are what I'm most
Those are
excited
games
for.
you'll actually play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Fallout 76, unless it's like a super train wreck before I even get a chance to buy it, but we'll see.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to be waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a game that you get right away. You just kind of like watch from the sidelines and see.
I'm just going to wait for the reviews.
Yeah.
Whenever Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, also
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be amazing. Oh,
Well,
Resident
we
Evil
don't
2
know.
remake's going to be really good.
We don't know that either.
I'm excited for it.
It's going to be really good.
Go back to Square Enix. What else did they do?
They did nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
that's
really
right.
nothing.
Yeah, they actually did nothing. Go to,
I
yeah,
mean, Babylon's Fall looks cool. It's another platinum game.
yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, and then Octopath Traveler, that looked really good.
Yeah, we just talked about that. In
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like overall, it was a good E3.
This is one of the, like,
Each
better one.
Yeah, it seemed like each conference had like two, except for EA, had like two bangers. I remember like specifically like each conference was like, oh shit, at least twice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
feel like
not-
it was pretty solid. It was a pretty solid event. And I'm glad that they started with EA so you get the disappointment out of the way. And then,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's like, okay,
EA,
you
Madden's coming to PC.
no, the Sims. Seasons. Now they have seasons again in the new version of the game. They've had seasons in all the other ones, but apparently now they're acting like it's the first time. God, that's so
Ooh.
fucking annoying.
season redux.
It's like every time they make a
Seasons
new
die
game,
twice.
they keep acting like that
Oh,
they're
God.
bringing new things into the game when it's like we've already seen this. This is like what was already in the previous one.
Yeah,
Stuff.
we get it. Yep. All right.
Anyways, but yeah, so that'll do it for our E3 breakdown. I hope if anybody has any opinions, let us know whether or not you're listening to us on the podcast or watching us on YouTube.
Yeah, we did it quickly because
Well, there's
We
actually
still have-
news
news
next week.
doesn't work or doesn't wait,
Yeah,
and we
Yeah,
wanted to get.
because there's like fucking news that we haven't been able to talk about,
Mhm.
including Fortnite for Switch. But whatever.
but Fiskik, why don't you tell people where they can find you and what you're doing?
All right. Well, yeah, you can actually catch me at the Fist Cake on Twitter, where I tweet about what I'm doing and stuff. I stream 5 days a week most of the time. This week I'll be missing Wednesday because I'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons with friends. So catch me Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday playing games with people per usual, like the NGTV boys here. We got Adam, aka Fatal Neon TV, Butternut sometimes, Salty sometimes, and occasionally Edge, and Coulter once a year now.
Yeah, once he gets back from his giant showing off the baby to family. Should be back
is that
in
what he's
July.
doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was just dead, so I didn't know. So, I mean, just a natural assumption.
Yeah.
But also, I'm on YouTube. Haven't uploaded anything new. Again, plan on making a new video, but won't be anytime soon. So, just if you want some good old chuckles, I still got some good videos on there for days.
Yeah,
so much content.
And all of our Adventure Complete stuff goes to his YouTube channel. So.
And also, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if you wanted to watch our older ones, rather than listening to them in the podcast area, you can see them over there.
Yeah, so, I forgot I do that every other Saturday. So this coming Saturday will be our latest episode of Dab. I'm also on a podcast called Dice to Meet You, which is another D&D role-playing podcast. Tell me if you heard this one before. But in our latest, this episode hasn't been released yet, but I play as Charlie, my dog, but in a humanized form as a monk, and we've been fighting pirates for the last 3 episodes.
Sick.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. Good time. All right, and that's it for me. Where can people find you too?
Yes. So you can find us at on YouTube and Twitch at Neanderthal Gaming TV. And we stream just about every day. We need to get back into a more of a legitimate here's our schedule type scenario. We've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit, but we are guaranteed Monday, Tuesday, Fridays, because Mondays we do guys night, and in fact this Monday we'll all be playing some For Honor. And then on Tuesdays we do Into the Veil with Viscake, and we'll be playing. I guess we decided on season 2 for Walking Dead.
I mean, I suggested it, and you haven't said anything about it since I suggested it.
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not an affirmative, my dude. That's a
okay. Maybe.
I acknowledge that you said something.
Oh yeah, it's Spencer's choice this time. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably end up doing that. I'll take a quick look and see if there's anything else that catches my eye, but otherwise, it might just end up being The Walking Dead season 2. And then on Fridays, of course, we do Boys Night, and that's more like For Honor / Siege. And on the weekends, we do Smash. But you can catch us on Twitter at NeanderthalGTV, and that goes directly to this guy. And
They can't tell who you're pointing at because it's
Matt. I'm pointing at Matt. For Content Complete specific information, you can follow us on Twitter at ConComcast. That's where you'll get information about the main podcast, as well as Into the Veil and Adventure Complete. So be sure to follow us there. You can also send us ideas and suggestions to contentcompletecast@gmail.com. The podcast goes live at 3 p.m. Pacific time Sundays on ConComcast on Twitch, as well as on Neanderthal Gaming TV. And all episodes are available on YouTube on our Neanderthal Gaming TV channel, and the audio-only version is available on your favorite podcasting app. Both are released on Mondays, so we stream on Sundays, and Monday it gets released. Any last words?
Nope. Thanks for listening or watching. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program next week.
peace.
Beep 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 and that's the news. Okay.